Yo, what's good? What's good? Hello, hello, hello. Hey!
Baaulp Nation, Baaulp Nation, Baaulp Nation.
Yo, thank you, V.E. Kruger, for the resub. Thank you for the 20 months of support. Much appreciated. Muchas gracias. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, Mike, what's good? Hope you're having a good day. So, I'm really busy this week. But I still want to stream, so here I am. Let me go ahead and make some social media announcements first to let people know that I'm live. Stardew? So I've been playing my Stardew Valley save off stream because I can't. I love the game too much. I'm not gonna lie. I love the game too much, and sorry, I have to make some social media. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Sorry. Enjoy these tunes while I get shit figured out. Alright. Alright, hello! You guys have my full attention now. I made my social media posts that I'm live. You guys have my full attention. How's it going today? You guys doing good? We fucking love games. I mean, I do. So yeah, I've been playing Stardew Valley. I'm not gonna lie. It started off as like, oh, let me play my Stardew Valley save only on stream, right? So this Stardew Valley save is only gonna be on stream. I'm not gonna touch it on stream. But I genuinely love Stardew Valley so much, I couldn't not contain myself. I was bored. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play it. So I've been playing Stardew Valley off stream and on stream. So sorry if you guys are like, oh, how'd you get all these chickens? That's cause I got the deluxe coop. And I've been hatching chickens without having to buy them. I got 2 sheep. So that, I got 2 sheep. I got the greenhouse. I loaded it up full of pomegranate and peach trees. So, we're balling. We're balling hard. but but yeah, that's where I'm at. But and I wasn't even keeping tabs on this. I wasn't even keeping tabs on this. Genuinely, I forgot. I've been so busy that it was not on my radar. But there's a Sony State of Play happening today. So there's gonna be a Sony State of Play happening later. And I was like, oh, well, if I'm gonna stream, I might as well watch that. So very good timing on my part. Not on purpose though. It was just like I finished my meeting. I did a few chores around the house, and I was like, I finished my work meeting. I did a few chores around the house, and then it was like, oh, People are talking about a Sony State of Play. I guess I'll watch it. Like, why not? I guess I'll watch it. In fact, let me double check. Yeah, it's in like 20 minutes. So we're gonna get a little taste of Cut the music. I'm tight on time. I'm tight on time today. Cut the music. Cut that shit out. Where's the game? Where's that game at? Oh, why is it muted? Shouldn't be muted. But yeah, cut the music. Stardew Valley time. But yeah, so we're gonna play Stardew Valley. We're gonna watch the Sony State of Play. And then I'm gonna play more Stardew Valley because I think it's only gonna go for like at most an hour. And then we're gonna, and then it's time for, and then I'm gonna be on Scorpy's VHS viewings. So you guys are gonna have a. RTVS fans are eating good today. RTVS fans eating good. But yeah. Sorry, I was checking something. Right. What? Man, how come I have such bad luck in this game? Yeah, this week's VHS viewings is gonna be a good one. Oh yeah, we stopped Shane from jumping off a cliff. I just got here. What year is Baaulp on? Year 2. I'm pretty sure, right? Why did I alt tab like that would show me? Yeah, I'm on year 2, right? Whatever. I'm on year 2. Oh shit, chat. Look at this fucking money. Oh, I picked a good day. Oh my god, my inventory's fucking full? Holy shit. Stream rate. Hey! Welcome! Hello, Raiders. I'm playing good game, Stardew Valley. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna play a little bit of Stardew Valley, and then, man, this game is like, you know, like the little, like, flashy things from, you know, like the little flashy things from Men in Black, where they, like, go, pew, and then, like, it makes people forget their memories, and then they just tell them, like, oh yeah, you're here to pick up, like, your medication, you didn't see an alien. Yeah, this game is like that for me. I look at it for like 5 seconds and I like immediately lose my train of thought. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Thank you Amazonian. Thank you Amy for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing Stardew Valley. In about 20 minutes, we're gonna watch the Sony State of Play because I am a good consumer and I like to know what I will be consuming in the future, so that I can stay a good consumer, a good loyal consumer for Sony Corporation. But yeah, we're playing Stardew Valley today for a little bit. And then I'm going to switch back to Stardew Valley because I think the Sony State of Play is only maybe like 30 minutes, an hour. Switch to, yeah, they're gonna reveal a Switch 2 at the Sony State of Play. They might. Who knows? Anything could happen now. The world's all topsy-turvy and crazy. Alright. But for now, we're lowering the... For now, at least, we're lowering the heart rate. We're gonna play a very cozy, comfortable game. No, I don't want those there. I have too many chests. Right, this is where I have this stuff shoved in here. I'm trying to load up on hop so I can produce alcoholic beverages. I have to touch all my animals at least once. Hey, Noah, what's good? Hope you're having a good day today. You did... I think we already sung your praises, but you did amazing at Combo Breaker, by the way. Oh, I was supposed to put the eggs in the machine. Oops. But yeah, you did amazing at Combo Breaker. You should get hired for all Guilty Gear related... you should be hired for all Guilty Gear related commentating, I think. You should pull up to next CB. I want to. So I wanted to go. I don't know if you were here, but I wanted to go to Combo Breaker, but I got jury duty, and they canceled it, so I didn't have to go. But it seemed like a bad idea to have one going, what if they didn't need me? Then I'd be screwed, Oh crap, is my camera still big? Oops. Sorry about that. It's Stardew Valley, you guys know what it looks like. Oh, there's crops and animals. You guys know what it looks like. That wasn't intentional. I mean, I am the most important part of the stream. So, I guess. I can't take credit for that. Make it bigger? You should be large for Sony announcements. Oops. Make us watch the game in the reflection of your glasses. But yeah, like, it hit me like like this year specifically. So for those of you that don't know, because we just had a raid earlier, CB stands for Combo Breaker, which is a huge fighting game tournament that happens every year around May, right outside of Chicago, and in my opinion, it's probably the best. Like in terms of, like maybe I don't know about competing. I don't know about like the competitors, like the pro players, but as a attendee, it's probably like the coolest, best fighting game tournament in North America. Like I know that's saying a lot, but like I believe in it. Like it everybody says like, oh yeah, it's great, it gets better every year. And also like the specific vibe of it, like I think that there's a lot of good fighting game tournaments that happen in North America, but in my own opinion, don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't be like, don't get me in trouble with no Cannon Brothers or Jabali. But I think Combo Breaker is like the best one, which is a shame because I've never been and I really want to go. I wanted to go this year, but I had jury duty. So I couldn't, and a doctor's appointment. But But yeah, the vibe is also just really cool because it's it's structured like a music festival, so it's just like really, really sick. It got my jury duty got canceled. I didn't have to go. But yeah, but you can't like bank on not having to go to like you're not allowed to be like I'm gonna bet they're not gonna have jury duty. Let me go on vacation. That's I worked with this old guy in one of my previous jobs. I worked with this old guy who like he was one of those dudes who's like, you know, very like conservative now that he's old and curmudgeon-y. But when he was younger, he used to be like a... I don't know if this person used to be like a rebel or a shithead. Hard to tell, honestly. Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But he talked about like rebelling against the system. And and he said he didn't want to do jury duty one time. He didn't have a jury. He didn't go to jury duty one time, and they're like, okay, you have to pay a fine. And he was like, well, I can't pay the fine. I don't have the money. So they like locked him in jail for like 2 days. I have a banner under chat for discount TwitchCon tickets, and it's in San Diego. Are you or any RTOS people going? Don't shout this from the rooftops, but I think Scorpy is going, but I'm not available. I'm sorry. So I don't know who else is going. But don't shout this from the rooftops. Don't like, you know, don't make it a big deal.
The farmer seems to feed his hens at night.
Yo, Red Bull Energy Esports, thank you for the resub, thank you for the 25 months of support, thank you. Alright. I need to look up what this, I need to look up the prices on my crops. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's... You're shouting it? We are going to PAX West this year. Like, that's almost a guarantee at this point. We're going to PAX West. I think we just are. I'm still shouting about how cool it was to meet you at PAX East. Hell yeah! Thank you for meeting us. How many days are there in a month in Stardew Valley? If I grow these, will they grow in time? 28. There's 28. So if I plant these... If I plant these, will they grow in time, right? So it's the 12th in the in-game... Or no, it's the 14th in-game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, there's just enough days. Oh, wait, no, it's 13 days. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. So the plan is, this is an investment for the future. I'm gonna immediately plant these. And then the rest I'll make into wine. Because the wine sells for a lot. And that's the plan. That's the plan. I want to go to PAX East, but probably can't justify it with my PTO. Next year? Because it's in May? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out too, because TwitchCon is pricey. Oh, West. Oh, yeah. TwitchCon is pricey. I'm not surprised. From what I can tell, TwitchCon is more like networking. It seems like it's a lot for like people who stream to like meet each other and stuff. So I've thought about going, but I not this year. I keep picturing TwitchCon like TumblrCon. No, it's not that bad. Although someone did. Okay. You know what? I can say this. I don't know why I thought I don't know why I was hesitant, because why the hell? I've said worse things on my stream. A lady did like have her spine destroyed at TwitchCon, but I'm not gonna blame TwitchCon. I'm gonna blame the company that they hired to set up the phone. Yeah, so they had something. So at TwitchCon, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, but what happened was, this may have been pre-COVID, but what happened was they hired this company to have like this big, like, it was a thing where like you could go in, you could, you know, have like a fight with these like foam swords over a foam pit. So it was like a foam pit, and there was like a bridge in the middle, and like you were supposed to hit each other with these like foam swords. You know, it was just like, you know, it's just like pretty typical like con stuff, honestly. But what happened was they didn't make the pit deep enough. They didn't make the pit deep enough. So what happened was people were talking the whole time about like how much it hurt. People were like, yeah, it really hurts, because it was too shallow. So there wasn't enough foam to actually cushion you from the fall. And and one lady had fallen in a way that was like too harsh. And like, she fell on her back and like messed up her spine. It was like a big deal. It was like kind of scary. But I'm not gonna blame Twitch, because that's not like, that's the company that they hired. That's not Twitch's fault. You know, Twitch was not like, hey, we want people getting hurt, build this foam pit really shallow so when they fall they hit pure concrete. You know, it wasn't, I don't think Twitch wanted any of their own talent getting hurt. But it was very unfortunate, and I'm guessing there's no foam pits at Twitch anymore. But yeah. Twitch orchestrated it all to sabotage streamers they don't like. Well, what's really sad, like legitimately really sad, is that like she's the only one. Like, I think if it was like really hurting people from the get-go, how do I word this? I think like it's really unfortunate, because I think if like more people were getting hurt, they would have shut it down early. But like people were just like, it seemed like people were just walking away with like bruises and stuff. But like she was the one that got like really messed up. So it's like really unfortunate in that if it was more deadly, I think it would have gotten shut down like immediately. But it was like, it was a combination of like really, and again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm, you know, everything I know about is hearsay. But you know, she got like unlucky on top of that, and it really just messed her up. I feel really bad for that person. State of play in a few minutes. I got it. We gotta blueberries. I have to take care of my blueberries situation. Hold up. I'm losing my mind at a recent Best Buy listing that may mean huge things for a Sony product. Yeah, they might announce it today, honestly. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's rumors that they want to do another PSP. And specifically, I think someone, I don't know if it was like a rumor or like some kind of statement, but they were like, we want to make a new PSP, and we wanted to play, we wanted to be able to play PS4 games. Like PS4, PS3. Which is like, if it's like actually, if it's like fucking huge, like a Steam Deck, but if it's like actually compact and is strong enough to just play like PS3 games, like that's a good product. I would buy that. And it would be a great way for anyone who had a PlayStation before to, you know, to like, to, you know, because you still, you know, you bought all those games, you have like a digital library. That's a pretty cool way to, you know, have your games on the go. That's good. It's a good thing. Oh. Hold on. It's a character's birthday, so we gotta give them a diamond. Hey, male wife. Hey, how did you get banned in Wayne's stream? What the fuck? How'd you get banned in Wayne's stream? No! Alright, whatever. I missed Haley's birthday. Novel AI? Oh. Yeah, it flags you as having been banned. Alright. Alright, Sony State of Play is happening, so we are going to... Let me open this up. Oh. Okay. Give me a moment, chat. Let me switch to special events. Let me go ahead and switch over.
Hi.
Hello. Ooh, don't do that. No. You guys didn't
I
see
just
it.
got back from the movies.
What'd you go see?
Mad Max Tale of
No
Furiosa.
spoilers, no spoilers. I want to see that with some.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just saying it was fucking amazing.
I'm
That's
glad
all
you
gonna
liked
say.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it next week with some friends, I think.
Tale of Two Furiosas. Basically, there's this lady called Furiosa, and she has a bald head. Spoilers.
Is it supposed to be this? Oh, here we go. Damn it, I could be... They cheated me out of 30 seconds of Stardew Valley.
Resubscriber.
I'm currently cleaning
That's
my
right.
keyboard, so I
PlayStation
can't type
39.
anything right now.
Oh, who was that? Who was that?
Resubscriber.
Who was that? Thank you, Robun, and for the resub, and thank you, Internet Slug, for the resub.
State of Plate.
Can you do a side stream, please?
Oh yeah.
Just a warning, all I'm expecting is the Alan Wake DLC and I'm gonna go crazy, bro. If they announce it today.
Conquered like the grapes, yeah.
Ah! Fire looks like shit. What are these characters?
Is this Marvel? It wants to be Marvel. It really wants to be Marvel.
What, his skin looks disgusting. Guardians of the Galaxy. Can we stop making alien designs that are just like a guy, but he has purple skin and some spikes on his arms? It's really boring.
Resubscriber.
Yo! Thank you, Sarkanoff! Thank you for the resub! Yo, tier 2! Thank you so much!
What the?
I'm not even gonna be cynical about it. This... Hold on. We'll let them play their movie.
Resubscriber.
What?
Thank you, Hyphenet!
Yay, video games.
Thank you, Hyphenet! Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 8 months of support. the at a
Oh, that
time
looks like ass.
at a time at a time when like okay, okay, here's what I'm gonna say about this game, because like I want to be a hater but I also have to be honest and realistic. The thing about this game is that like is the aesthetic already old? Yes, because people are already talking about how they're getting bored of like the Marvel movie aesthetic, and this game was in development since you know Guardians of the Galaxies 2 came out and made a lot of money. But I also know if this game is a competent Borderlands clone, people will love it. That's the thing. If this game is gonna be a decent Borderlands clone, like that plays well and is fun, people will play it. And it doesn't matter what the characters are saying, you know, they'll just have fun. It's a 5v5 hero shooter? You're joking. You're lying. Are you?
Oh my god.
No, that's not. Is it? Oh
looks
my.
like
Okay, never mind. Now, I thought it was gonna be like a Borderlands thing, but it's oh.
You know, I was complaining about how they never made a good team hero shooter after Overwatch. This doesn't seem like it's gonna be I'll play it if people say it's actually good.
Yeah, but are you gonna play Borderlands?
Subscriber.
Yo, Laser Phaser, thank you for the resub.
I've never played Borderlands. I
Well-
don't even know what the fuck those games
Okay,
are.
okay. Well, here's the thing: are you gonna play
Baaulp
this
Nation.
one, or are you gonna play Overwatch 2, or are you gonna play Disney's one?
No,
That's third
I'm gonna
person.
Play Valve's one if it actually.
Oh yeah, or are you gonna play the one Valve is making? Which 5v5 hero shooter will come out of the ashes and become the new multiplayer game paradigm? Is that really what this is?
I mean, it certainly seems like it.
Yo, thank you guys for the hype train.
Fire walk with me.
Thank you guys for the hype train. Level 2. Okay. I like fighting games and strategy games, but those are just words, I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean by it's like fighting games? Are there gonna be 9-10 matchups? Is it gonna be like ST where it's like, oh, they have this character and we have this character. Guess we, 9-10 matchup, or not 9-10, what I'm saying. 1-9 matchup. Yeah, is Sagat gonna be there? Oh my god, it is a hero shooter. I didn't want to believe it at first. Jesus.
What else would it be?
A Borderlands clone. I feel like a Borderlands clone would make a lot of people happy right now, even if it did have quips and stuff.
Okay. The focus on the story is like no.
What?
That was like the worst part of Overwatch. I don't
Oh,
care
are
about
they-
the story.
Are they gonna outdo Overwatch by having like actual cutscenes you can watch where the characters are quirky with each other? Is that like...
They all look so. If the character designs were boring as fuck, I wouldn't mind. But like, it looks like they made them in a lab. Kratos.
Oh, did you see the fine print? Captured on PC.
No! That's funny.
So is this announcing the PC port? Yay! I can play this game.
I don't care about God of War. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Where's the Mega 64 video when you need it? Thank you for playtesting the game, guys. This is the... Thank you. Now we get to play the game on the play date. You guys played the game on the release date.
I don't care about this bald white guy with the stripe on his head.
Oh, sweet. We get the DLC on. We get the DLC for free. I'm rubbing it in. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not actually fucking. I don't actually give a fuck about console BS. I just think it's funny. Valhalla was already free? I didn't keep track of it until today. Does this mean the game will be a terrible PC port or a terrible or ported as a terrible console port?
Oh my! Another samurai game.
No! Where's the fucking soundboard when I need it? This is Japanese. This is not Japanese. This is Chinese. And also, is this another Dynasty Warriors game? Where's the button? I had to do it to you, Lauren. Yes! I'm not even a Muso fan, but Dynasty Warriors is just funny. This is like, you know, you guys get all excited over the knockoffs. This is the primo.
Look, if I can't be like Jinbei from One Piece and throw fucking whale sharks at people,
yeah, but why wouldn't you want to be Lu Bu instead? Lu Bu's cool.
But I can be a fishman karate master.
You said kung fu first.
What is this?
What is this?
This looks like shit your little sister would play. I think it is. You can like dress up your girls in like dresses. This is a little sister ass game.
Listen, they gotta sell PS5s, okay?
Yeah.
They gotta sell PS5s. They gotta get everyone buying.
It's not offensively anime, I don't think. It's cute enough, I guess. I don't even know what it is.
They're really hyping up this camera element. Is this like a Pokemon Snap kind of thing? Or am I just...
I was getting like, maybe.
Because they're really like going hard on this camera. And I get that like you're supposed to dress up the girl and take like glamour shots. But like...
Infinity Nikki. Is like Yume Nikki?
No, it's a sequel to Little Nikki. Trips. Okay,
that logo,
it's so juvenile of me, but Trips Works is the best name for a studio ever. Not what it's called, Trips Works.
Their
Well,
logo used like a Windows default font. So I lost respect for them.
oh, nice. So you guys have Elden Ring DLC this year, and then next year you guys have this game.
Is this the Elden Ring? No, they don't have anime women in Elden Ring. Ballad of Antara. Yawn. I'm a hater.
I'm not an unjust hater.
I just don't like
Oh,
most of the games
this is a
that they
PSVR
ever
game.
show on these sorts of things.
This is a PSVR game. I also heard rumors that Sony's working on a way to have your PSVR work on PC. But I don't know how true I don't know how true that is.
The Walking Dead?
No, it's just about the developers of that game.
Oh.
Yeah, this is The Walking Dead.
Why does everything need to take place in a castle, bro?
Well, I'll be real. Where else are you gonna have shit take place?
I don't know, like, be creative. Think of
See,
some...
I disagree with you there because I. Elden Ring was dope, and that's a lot of castles in there.
Make it take place at Grandma's house. I'd play that. What is that thing?
I feel like this is. If you have PSVR 2, it'll probably sell real. You'll have a lot of fun.
So
well, wait, did you hear what I said? They want. I think Sony. There's rumors that Sony wants to sell an adapter that lets you use PSVR 2 on PC. And I'm guessing that would imply that. Well, if they're doing that, then they might want to bring those games to PC.
Graliens. There isn't a trailer for a new Alien movie, so I'm guessing this is a tie-in. Here's hoping the new Alien movie will be good, you guys.
It's supposed to be really good. Head of... What's their role? Head of portfolio... They're head of portfolio. What is that? I don't know what that means, but alright. We'll let them see what that means.
They come up with jobs for these people.
Well, no.
Jobs.
Well, no. Head of portfolio would probably be like... Cause they're head of portfolio, and they're immediately showing a Marvel thing. So I think that person's job is literally to get deals with other companies for Sony. Oh yeah, it's Marvel Watch.
Oh, I thought it was good. Okay.
Yeah, are you gonna play?
I might be interested if people say it's good, but it looks like a phone game.
I think it's better than a phone game, but yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if the
Like, if you people can play Marvel Snap, I can play this game.
Well, Marvel Snap is for cucks, and I play it to scratch a card game addiction. I will not mince words about it.
This is the kind of, like, shitty game that I like. We all have our shitty games that we like.
Reaper ult, yeah.
I like 5v5 team battle games or whatever. Girl Magneto or Galactica? What is it? What is that character's name?
Galactus. But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I saw on Twitter someone say that's not Girl Galactus. That's a pre-existing Marvel character. Galactus has a daughter.
She dresses up exactly like him.
Well, I mean, when you're like as big as a universe, where are you gonna buy clothes?
True. I like that guy. Look, he's summoning whale sharks. Just what I wanted. That was more like a catfish.
Who fucked Galactus? I don't know.
He fucked the Milky Way, bro, like Rafiki.
Immaculate conception shit. Where's the Chinese action game where the guy did 1,000,000 parries in 2 seconds? Yeah, I want to know how that game's going. That game legitimately, like, has my interest. Because that one seemed the slickest out of all of them.
You always were a kidder.
Is this another, like, what's the series called? Like, the horror game series?
Stronger Things.
This is an Until Dawn remake?
I don't know what Until Dawn is. I confuse it for like 10 other games.
Dark Pictures? Well, you guys are, yeah, that's what I thought this was, but I don't know anymore. Okay, it is.
She said it.
They said the
She said
line.
it.
They said the line.
I did it again, so I'ma let the beat rock. Sorry, that song's stuck in my head. I'm having an Usher moment right now.
And PC, yeah, the way it is now, basically assume that like every like console exclusive games are also going to be on PC probably. It doesn't make sense anymore to not have the game also at
Yeah.
least on one other platform. It's probably
It
going to
just
be
seems
PC.
Yeah. Consoles should just be an alternative for a PC. That, like, if you don't want to pay like
Oh.
$1,000+ or something.
Is Trog watching? Is Trog watching?
What is this?
Trog, are you here? Trog, Trevor, Log.
What is this, like RuneScape 3? What
Were
is
you not
this?
looking? This is a Path of Exile 2.
Oh.
This is your the white boys you know are going crazy right now.
I don't know anything about Path of Exile either.
If this comes out soon, it really is gonna be a white boy summer.
I mean, Chet Hanks said it would be, so.
Yeah, Path of Exile 2's coming out, of course. Oh damn, couch co-op? That is actually kind of cool. There's co-op. It's a slower, more weighty game than PoE 1. I mean, PoE 1 goes crazy because of the power creep, you know? I feel like this game will be similar eventually. Ooh, okay, okay. Not a white boy, not a PoE 2 white boy summer, but a PoE 2 white boy winter.
Ah, ew, he looks
Uh-oh.
gross.
Uh-oh.
What did they
Uh-oh.
do to him? Wrong with it? He looks like AI generated Leon Kennedy. He doesn't look divorced anymore.
Another combat focused trailer? Yeah, that's not a like
Probably because they forgot to make it scary, so they have nothing else to show.
honestly, your joke is probably true, Lauren. Like they probably
Yeah.
didn't forget to make it scary, so that's why they're showing off the combat. Oh,
Ooh, now that's what I'm
okay,
talking
okay, okay,
about.
okay. Cynicism off.
I'm a Monster Hunter enjoyer. She looks freaky.
If Capcom was brave, they'd make a Monster Hunter game where all the English voice acting, everyone was Cajun.
Yo!
Tell me that when make the starting area swamp theme, then make everyone Cajun.
If Tetsukabra isn't in this game, I'm not buying it. He's my favorite. Oh fuck. Who's that guy?
Oh, that guy looks ugly as shit. I can't
I
wait.
love him.
I can't wait to
Yo,
kill.
he's awesome.
I can't wait to kill it.
He's awesome.
Oh, are monsters gonna run around in packs? That's actually an interesting idea.
I need to like actually play through the entirety of a Monster Hunter game. I like never do. I buy all the new ones, but I never get to like G rank or anything. Look at that guy! He's cute! Oh my god, he's nasty! Oh, that's you have a oh. I thought you were like riding a mini one for a second. I got excited.
Oh, I didn't even consider that. Like your ranged classes, you can shoot while on the dog.
Damn. I love these guys. They're like nasty, like mastiffs or something. I'm gonna wish list right now.
Looks like you're literally out there for so long. There's a day-night cycle. That'd be cool. Yeah, yeah. They did say it's open world, so like I imagine you could just like keep running around, and eventually it goes from day to night and vice versa.
My god, no! What happened to him? The PlayStation guy. Oh my god, guys. Is this just like Star Fox? Oh.
It's just Astrobot 2.
Mario for the PlayStation, pretty much.
This is Sony going like, well, we sort of have a mascot, don't we? Let's make a platformer.
He's cute enough, I suppose. I'm fine with him. Those are very... Journey!
I do think it's funny though that like Sony has put such little like thought into like having a child friendly branding that they're like, oh yeah, what does he fly around in? A big PS5. And what does he fly around in? A big PlayStation controller.
Okay, but Nintendo would do that same shit, though.
Nintendo's a little bit more savvy about it. Like, you're not gonna have like Mario go like, okay, I gotta use my Nintendo Switch to beat Bowser for this level, you know?
But you can play as Rob the Robot and Smash.
They did that in Zelda? Oh, that's true. You're right. That's true. You're right. I forgot about that. But they didn't. But like they did that in Zelda. But Link literally didn't was like, oh, I gotta use my Nintendo Switch to solve this puzzle. Like he didn't do that. You know.
I need to get dinner. If they show something that I like, then I'm gonna be mad. I miss it.
It's over? Is it? Oh, well, that was it. Okay. Short and sweet. That seems insubstantial. Um Well, Lauren literally left right when they ended, so I guess that's hey, good timing. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about blah, 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 blah. Why am I blanking on this? Oh yeah. A few years ago, Giant Bomb during E3 interviewed Phil Spencer, and it was one of the most. It was an interview that like was very insightful because it was Jeff Gershman doing the interview. Jeff Gershman knows what they're doing, and he basically asked Phil Spencer, and like in hindsight, it's like so obvious that this is how it works. But Jeff Gershman asked Phil Spencer, like, for shows like E3, like, how do you guys pick what to show? And Phil's answer was like, it's so obvious in hindsight. He was like, well, we ask the studios that we're working with, and we go around. I go around and I ask who has something to show, and then we show it. So I'm assuming that like everybody does that to a certain degree. I'm sure like if it's like an in-house studio, like I'm sure Nintendo's like, we gotta have a Legend of Zelda thing ready for this year, or for this Nintendo Direct. I'm sure if it's like
done?
yeah, it's over.
Oh.
I'm sure
okay.
if it's like an in-house studio, they have like more, like they can like push things through faster, or or like time things better for these big shows like this. But yeah, like that's what they had to show. That's what they have to show. Now, the reason why it seems insubstantial, if I had to wager a guess, is that the reason why that's different, that I had to wager a guess, is Summer's Game Fest is next week. So for those of you that don't know, I haven't said anything about it yet, but I've signed on to co-stream it. I filled out the form.
Oh, it's next week?
It's next Friday, yeah. So the June 7th, right?
I guess we'll be announcing the Alan Wake DLC next week.
Yeah, June 7th is Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest. So, if a lot of you guys were like, that was it? That was short. Well, that's probably why. Like, third-party developers that, whether they work with Sony or not, are probably saving their stuff for Jeff Keighley's show. Even Sony studios, like internal stuff, they might be saving up stuff for the Jeff Keighley show. So that's why it was so short. And 30 minutes, to be honest, 30 minutes is not short. Like, they don't keep it long nowadays. Sony is one of the first companies to really figure out, like, people watching the stuff, they don't want too much fluff. They just want, like, they just want to see the stuff. Okay, 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes. Here you go,
I feel like they should have just, like, not done this and saved it all for the... I guess it's just time restraints, I guess, but... I
mean, I think it's fine. Like, doing this a week ahead of Summer Game Fest, like, you have to think, like, if they showed everything at Summer Games Fest, like, they don't know what Nintendo and Sony have to show. They don't know what third part... they don't want the competition. They don't want the comparison. So doing it a week ahead makes people remember it when they watch Jeff Keighley's thing, but you're also less likely to compare it. And I'm not even gonna say that it was bad. Like, they showed Monster Hunter stuff. Like, that's cool.
Good Monster Hunter, and that's it.
Someone in chat said Nintendo does it a bit differently. They can just finish games and sit on them for years. Yeah, but like, are you just saying that, or have you worked at Nintendo? Ultra Mario 1998. Sorry, I had to read your username. I had to. I couldn't not. You were setting yourself up for that one. But yeah, I don't know. Are you just saying that? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm sure that some things have fallen by the wayside. Like, I know, like, Star Fox 2, it didn't come out until, like, it hit the Nintendo eShop. Then the newspaper Mario was rated a year ago. Right, but, like, games don't have to be done for them to rate them. Usually the ESRB rates things, like... The ESRB does not wait for you to finish a game before they rate it. If you can show them enough so that they can get a gist for what the game is, then like they will rate your game before it's done. You know? Like the ESRB, I don't know how they do it in Europe, but the ESRB, you heard the same? I think Jeff Grubb said that Nintendo has a habit to sit on games. Okay, well, I'm the dumbass then. Because I don't know shit.
Oh,
but yeah, no, like, you have to understand, like, the MO of these things is that, like, I think the way, especially if it's only 30 minutes long, I think the MO is shows, you know, you can't appease everybody, but show, you know, have everyone walk away from it having seen one thing that they like. If your little thing is only gonna be 30 minutes long, then most people are gonna be.
Keyboard's broken.
Oh, well, that sucks.
No.
But
Help!
I can't help you. What do you want me to do?
Look in our server. This is what my keyboard's doing right now.
What? Oh, well, yeah. You spilled something,
Uh-oh.
probably.
I did.
But yeah, fuck, you distracted me from what I was gonna say. Yeah,
It
no,
was an emergency.
I think if you like have, I think if you're like a company like Sony or Nintendo and you're like doing something short that's only 30 minutes long, if you show something that like at least, you know, if you show something that like, you know, if everyone has one thing that they like that you showed, I think that's a win nowadays.
Stream raid.
Oh shit! Jeff Gershman with the raid!
Oh my god, Jeff!
Welcome, Raiders. We also just watched the Sony State of Play. And now I am going to play Stardew Valley. Hello.
I'm so mad, dude.
And Lauren spilled soda on their keyboard.
I spilled beer on my
Oh, same thing. Same difference. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. What did you guys think? Hi, we watched the PlayStation thing, and now that's over. Yep. Same here. We were watching the same thing. And now that it's over, I've switched back to Stardew Valley. They're making a PlayStation for dogs now? Is that what the new PSP that's rumored to that they're working on is gonna be? PS Dog, yeah. What'd you guys think of it? I think it was alright.
Fine.
You know, I was talking about that, like, it's funny that you rated me, Jeff, because I was talking about that interview that you did with Phil Spencer a few years back, where you asked him, like, you know, how does Microsoft pick what to show during E3 when E3 was still a thing? And his answer was very succinct. His answer was very honest and succinct, which is like, oh, we just go, you know, I just go around and I ask, yo, you got anything to show? And then we show it. And I think that's what this was, you know. It was 30 minutes long. A bunch of people at Sony probably just went around and asked, like, hey, what do you got to show? Hey, Capcom, how's Monster Hunter Wilds going along? You guys got anything to show for that? Oh, okay, yeah. It seemed like one of those scenarios. And it seemed like, you know, they were just trying to, it was alright. It was, yeah. And it was just a way to get ahead of Jeff Keighley's thing next week. I think people get weird expectations about this stuff. Their official chat was just people typing Bloodborne. I didn't look at the chat. I never look at the chat because I feel like that's always a bad idea. But yeah, I that doesn't surprise me. People were just typing Bloodborne 2 over and over again. That's not reasonable. Yeah, exactly.
My opinions about these things never count because I don't play like 90% of anything they ever show off with these kinds of things. I will play Monster Hunter though.
Yeah, I feel like before you rated, I was just saying like I feel like if I think Sony, I think every I think all these companies, I think if they're probably operating under the idea that like if we show like one maybe two things that you enjoy, then that's a win on their part. And hey, they showed Monster Hunter, so that's a win in my book. I got to see.
And they showed Marvel Overwatch.
I saw some people got into like I don't know if it's like in beta or if it was like a play test thing. I saw some people play that. It doesn't look bad. I just don't know if I want to play another Overwatch type game.
I'm gonna play it and I'll let you know how it is.
I'm
gonna main Girl Galactus.
gonna make. Well, no, she's like the announcer. She's not a character. She's like the. She's I don't know what her role is. Maybe you just get to like look at her on the main screen. But like, yeah, I just don't know if I want to play an Overwatch type game now. What was the name of the first game that they showed?
It was like Conquered Grapes or something.
It was Conquered. Yeah, Conquered. the fucking grapes. Yeah, like I don't want to be a hater, but when they first showed that opening trailer, I was not cynical. I was like, oh yeah, like a new Borderlands type game would probably hit really hard right now. And like, if you like the Borderlands games, like this would probably be like right up your alley. And then they showed the gameplay and people in chat were telling me like, no, this is a hero shooter. I was like, what? What? The cinematic that they showed, the trailer that they showed did not make it seem like that, because it was a bunch of characters like, buddy doing quips at each other. And then they're like, no, it's a hero shooter. I was like, oh no, I don't know if people want that. I don't want any game to fail. I'm just saying, I kind of see the writing on the... I want them to prove me wrong, because that game looks like... it looks not bad. It just... I just... like, they showed that, and then they showed, like, the Marvel hero shooter, and it's like, oh, this is, like, the next thing. Like, this is the next wave of, like, new game that every studio is gonna try to push one out.
What's your favorite thing in Stardew Valley?
Stacking that paper. Look at this. I'm getting rich. I'm getting rich.
I tried playing Stardew Valley a few times.
You got bored? I mean, you gotta be like a specific type of person to really enjoy these games. And I am that type of person. I am a weird guy. No, I can't even say that.
I'm the type of person.
I'm the type of guy that, like, I'm okay. Like, I love this game. I will play it to death. And I like just going like, oh yeah, let me just watch this number in the corner go up and I'll grow corn. Why not?
Well, I'm gonna go attempt to fix my...
Oh yeah, you should go do that.
Goodbye.
Yeah, alright, I'll see you. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, yeah, I just don't know, like, so because the world is really small, I was, there was this, sorry, Men in Black moment. I just lost my memory because Stardew Valley does that to me. This game's hypnotic. Oh, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah! There was a, subsumed your consciousness. I mean, it did! I was getting mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has good mayonnaise will do that to you. What I want to say was, there was a pro or like a former pro Overwatch player I was watching. And the reason why I was watching their stream, or the reason why I know about them in the first place, is because they were one of the people in Sajam's Tekken Slam. So it was like for those of you that don't know, it was like a content creator invitational Tekken tournament for funsies. There was not like a huge cash prize or anything. And he was one of the people that was in it. And like, I'm not a fan of them, but I watched them play Tekken because it was entertaining. I'm a Tekken guy. It was entertaining to watch someone play Tekken for the first time and get pretty good at it. Actually, they got really good at it. But they, because they were a pro Overwatch player, they got invited into the playtest for the Marvel one. I don't know the name of it. Do you guys know the name of it? I don't know what it's called. Marvel Rivals. Ah, okay. But yeah, they got invited to the playtest, and as you can imagine, they were like, just they were just dominating any match they were in because they were like a pro, former pro Overwatch player playing with like whoever, small matchmaking pool, so the skill, it might not even be implemented yet. Who knows? But I was curious because I was like trying to see if they had like any insights because they played the game at a high level, and yeah, like just listening to them talk, I don't know if like anyone who is super into Overwatch would like switch over. I wonder, this reminds me of like when like Dota and League of Legends were really really big, and like so many studios were pumping out MOBAs, and they all like they came out, they were like, hey, look, we got a MOBA, and if they weren't different enough, they just immediately fizzled. I kind of miss the junk MOBA era. Well, looking back at it and having worked as a software engineer, it worries me a little because like, the game industry is already what it is right now, and like you have to remember that like, when the MOBA fizzle, like when the MOBA comes out, it fizzles, and then like people lose their jobs. So like, when I was in college, I was like, I play Dota, I'm not gonna play this game, it looks like trash. But now that I've been a software engineer and know how, which is not game development, but it's adjacent, and I know how scary it is to work in the tech industry, it's like, oh shit, like is the same thing gonna happen now? And like, ugh. I think what a lot of people don't understand, or maybe they do understand, but like they just don't care, is that a lot of these genres, like, they don't come out of nothing. They kind of bubble up. A lot of them start life as mods for a reason. They like bubble up, kind of like, they bubble up out of the primordial ooze, and like people figure it out, and like they like a fun game gets formed, and like people refine it and then like package it and like put it out there. Fighting games were the same way. Fighting games came out of like side scrolling beat 'em ups. Dota started life as a Warcraft mod, and like the hero shooters are unique in that they're the most artificial of them all, because like people took like shooter elements and MOBA elements and at Blizzard and mixed them together. But it's I'm sure they put a lot of work into it, and like the problem is that like it means that you can't just like make it. You can't just make them. There's a reason why Valve's MO is that they just look at people who make these mods, and then they just go like, oh yeah, you guys came up with like a new mod for this existing game that's really fun and people like, how about you just like come work for us, and we'll just, not like a buyout because it's not a company, it's just like a bunch of people on the internet, like doing a labor of love kind of thing, right? And there's a reason why Valve is willing to just buy them outright, because that's probably like the smartest thing you could do. But and so like, I don't know. As you know, not a journalist, but as like a consumer and just someone on the sidelines looking at it, I can't not look at the Concord game and have like a bad feeling, like, is this, you know? And now that I'm older and I kind of understand that people's jobs are on the line, it makes me wonder, like, what's gonna happen? Have I touched all my animals yet? I need to do that. Yeah. Touching those animals. I think my goal in this game is I want a whole bunch of sheep. I know I named my farm the cheese farm with the expectation that I was gonna make cheese, but I think it's actually better if I make wool. I think wool sells more than cheese. So I think that's where the money is really at. Alright, that's still cooking. Big into the artisan goods? Yeah, that's where the money's at. Alright. I think we're loaded, so I think I'm gonna buy like 2 more sheep. Cause why the hell not? And then I probably want to work on my farm a little bit. I want Valve's game to do well. Ooh. Valve doesn't strike me as a company that, like, I don't know, it's hard to say. Because, like, so I don't know if, okay, I gotta make myself big again because I want to talk. Valve is not the kind of, so I don't know if you guys know this, but do you guys know what like the auto chess genre? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like Dota auto chess, and then like Riot Games has like Teamfight Tactics. That started life as a mod of Dota 2. So it finally came full circle. Dota was a mod of Warcraft 3, and Dota Auto Chess was made by a team of Chinese guys in China. And it was a mod of Dota 2. And I thought the auto battler started, it might have roots in StarCraft 2, but like it didn't really blow up until the Dota 2 mod. And immediately, Valve was like, "Oh hell yeah, let's package it as like a standalone thing." And I don't even remember what Valve called theirs, but it flopped. I tried it. It was fun, but it was not my thing, and it flopped. And now the only existing one is Riot's one. Is what's it called? Teamfight Tactics. That's the one that they have. and it seems to be the most successful of the bunch. It's like the one that survived and people like play seriously and has like a community, has like a player base. So Valve doesn't strike me as a company that like wants to chase trends. But I think the cat's out of the bag. I think that's what's going on. The cat's out of the bag, and like when these mods get popular, or like these like things that like community that the community comes up with gets popular, I think more people are paying attention to it now. And so I don't know which it is. Is it a case of like Valve noticed that like the trend was becoming popular and started making theirs, but Valve moves like ridiculously slow, so they just like took forever to make any headway on theirs? Or have they just like said like, screw it, let's just make it, and you know, let's just see if we can make ours good and people will play it. I don't know. They don't, you know, it's Valve is probably never gonna outright say which it is, so we can only guess. But it is surprising though, because like when I heard that their new game was like a MOBA. Oh no, where is the... Do they not sell animals on Monday? Crap. Oh well. They did that with Counter-Strike Original? Wait, what do you mean by that? Do you mean that like a bunch of people took that formula and ran with it? Or do you mean that like Valve like bought the people... Not bought, but like Valve like hired them on and like, you know, made it their thing? What the hell does this guy want? It's funny. The good option and the bad option. I'll be nice.
Stream raid.
Holy shit, everybody's rating me today. What the hell? Well, thank you. Thank you, Socks. Socks BX for the raid. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Or thank you for not closing the tab when the raid started. Welcome. Hello. We just finished watching, well, it was a while ago. We watched the Sony State of Play and now we're playing Stardew Valley. How's it going, everybody? How'd you enjoy the Sony State of Play? They showed off Monster Hunter, so I'm happy. I'm sure if you're a Silent Hill fan, you're probably not as happy. I'm sure you maybe have, you know, you're thinking some thoughts, but I'm pretty happy because Monster Hunter looks great. If you're a Bloodborne 2 fan, you're probably pissed. I mean, people are getting ridiculous. I think like I don't know what goes on in the heads of those people. Like FromSoft is working, has been working on the Elden Ring DLC. Like, you just know that. Like, I don't know. The internet has really conditioned people to shout in the void. And in a weird twist, they kind of like shouting into the void. So they're gonna keep doing it. Because it's, you know, at this point, I don't even think they're expecting, like, results. I think they just like shouting into the void. So I think that's where we're at. So yeah, they'll keep asking for Bloodborne 2. You're gonna bounce? Alright, see you around, Noah. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. It's a form of prayer. I'm not one of these kinds of people. You know, I'm not like one of those people where it's like, oh my god, you know, society's crumbling as we speak, you know, everything's going to shit. I think things, whether they get good or bad, you know, I think things are getting better in some ways, worse in other ways, but I think, you know, life is just gonna keep going on. I'm not out here on Twitter going like, America's a crumbling empire, cause, you know, oh, sorry, I gotta concentrate on catching this fish. This guy is, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, fuck! What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not like a doomsayer. I'm not on social media going like, oh, that, you know, America's, you know, collapsing. Because even if that were true, like, our lives are not gonna end. Like, yeah, you know, I say this as someone who's Chinese, whose parents, you know, told me stories, who, you know, parents and relatives and friends told me stories about what they went through, and if my parents can live through the shit that they lived through, I think maybe fine's not the right word, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. One way or another, we'll be okay. And maybe, you know, maybe if we're a little lucky, we'll be a little better than okay. Hopefully it doesn't get there, but, you know, we'll be alright. You don't have to be that scared. But I think it's, and I'm just rambling now. I think it's funny, when the Roman Empire fell, there were like, a lot of historians talk about how like a lot of like these new religions and cults were popping up. And again, I don't believe in any of this shit, but it's funny, it's hard to not make the comparison. It's hard to not make the comparison, right? To be like, you know, you see these people, you see like all these like little communities spring up around like, wow, this still matters to you? And it's hard to not make those comparisons. Basically, Bloodborne is gonna inspire a new religion. So, you know, get ready for that. You know. Now, the real question is, and this is really far out there, but this is not even my observation. I follow a lot of weird people on social media, and like really weird people, and one person posited the idea that what if gooning becomes a religion? Yeah, I don't want to think about that. But that is funny. It's not. I mean, it's getting close. It's getting close. Now keep these. It's getting real close. So the lines are getting real blurred. The US is gonna make the positivity force real. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what that reminds me? I saw I saw the TV Glow. What'd you guys think about who here has seen my you guys seem like you'd be into that movie. How many of you saw that movie? I saw it. It was alright. And I'm not just saying that because I'm cis and het. Like, I thought it was like, It's not out anywhere I can watch. I live outside the US. Aw, that sucks. If you want a review of I saw the TV Glow from a very straight cis person, my opinion is it's alright. I like the story that they're trying to tell. Yo, I almost said Ermac Gamer 2, like the Mortal Kombat character, but no, it's iMac Gamer. Welcome iMac Gamer. Thank you for the sub. Glad you're here. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Yeah. I saw that TV Glow is incredible. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. The movie has some problems. So, I really like... Yeah, and this is where I say take everything I say with a grain of salt. Because I am straight, I am cis. So, like, you know, I have a different perspective. I got it. Like, I get everything the movie was trying to say. It's really funny because I saw some people online say, like, oh yeah, like, people are going to watch this movie and do not, like, know. Like, they walk out thinking, like, oh, I didn't get it. Like, or it's like, oh, like, nostalgia. Like, no, it's, the movie's pretty heavy. The movie's pretty heavy-handed with it. If you don't know it, then, like, I don't know. Like, if you don't spot what the movie's trying to say, I don't know what to tell you. And I like the story of the movie. I wish it was presented better. Because, oh my god, the movie has some problems. Some pacing problems. It's, in my opinion, it's far from perfect. And I don't hate it, but man, like, I don't know. I really wish it was better. It seemed like I'm willing to bet that the movie started life as a book. Cause I was watching it and I was like, why are they doing this? Like why is this playing out? Like not like what happens in the plot, but like, and not even the shots, cause it's pretty well. Like I like it. I liked it. But like I was like, why is it why is the story being told in this way? No joke. I think after like it just had like I don't want it seems like people are interested in like I don't want any spoilers because I don't want to spoil anybody. But do just be ready for like the movie had a lot of tell, not show. I don't want any spoilers, But there is one part in the movie where the main character looks into the camera and says, "And then I found the thing." Instead of like showing them find the thing. And that's what makes me think that like maybe this started life as like a book or something. Because like in a book, like you can do that. Because like especially if the book is like, if the character's like, if an older version of the character is like narrating the story, I'm too stupid to know what you would call that in literature. What is it called when like in a book the main character narrates the story themselves, like in first person? What is that called? Yeah, whatever. I'm too stupid. But like, if you're gonna translate but for a movie, like, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. It was way too much like tell and not show. And I think the movie would have been better if they didn't do that, straight up. But I like the story. I like the character. I liked a lot of it. It's just like, it felt like I just wish the script was different. I wish the way they framed the story was different. The other thing is that it is framed as horror, but don't expect anything too scary. It did not scare me at all. I am a bit of a horror fan. I'm not like the biggest horror guy. You know, I'm not like out here going like, "Oh boy, what's the movie called with the clown that like fucks everyone up? Like Terrorizer? What's it called? What are those movies called? There's like a sequel. Like people love them. It's not it. It's like Terrorizer or Terrifier. Yeah, it's not like that, but it's like it's not scary at all. Don't go in thinking it's scary. That might be a good thing for you, that might be a bad thing for you. The scariest part of the movie is the idea of having a Connor O'Malley character as a coworker. That's the scariest part of the movie. I was like, "Oh my god." This is hell. You know? That's the scariest part of the movie. Like the idea of having a Connor O'Malley character as a coworker, that's fucking scary. But like there's no like it tries to have a scary vibe, but it's not like scary, you know? Like you're not going to be looking away cuz it gets uncomfortable. That's about it. You're not gonna be in for like if you're not normally like super into horror movies, I think you'll be fine. Yeah, there's not like a monster. It's not like there's like an overt like monster, you know. It's not like it where it's like there's an evil entity. I mean, there are evil entities, but it's not like it's not in that way. But yeah, I don't know. I liked. I don't know. It's just the way it's structured just keeps it from being a good movie for me. I think if you're curious, go and watch it. You know, I didn't walk away going like that was a waste of my money. Brr. You know, I'm not like it wasn't that bad. It was pretty good, but it's just like there's so much of it that's holding itself back from being an even better movie. Does that make sense? Too much show, too much tell, not show. Too much of the main character looking right into the camera and telling you like telling you about the movie. Wasted potential. Yeah, especially since some of the performances are really good. It is a lower budget movie, but like I don't care how low your budget is. You don't need to have that many shots of people walking down the hallways in looking straight ahead. That's another thing that ticked me off. A lot of it was like the third time it happened. I was like, oh my god, it's another part of the movie where characters are looking straight ahead and are walking in a straight line down a hallway. I was like, oh god. And it gets, and like some scenes where it's a character walking down a hallway looking straight ahead are better than others, but I guess the problem is like not all of those are earned. The movie definitely has David Lynch inspirations, but the difference is that David Lynch really earns those moments, and this movie is like, look, we're doing it just like David Lynch. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. But like I said, it's not a story you're gonna see any other movie tell anytime soon. So like, for the story of it, I think you should watch it. But if you're the kind of person where it's like, I'm not curious at all, but I do want to watch a good movie, then you can skip it. If you're curious about the story, go watch it. But if it's like, whatever, you can skip it. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna put on a funny video for you guys. I'll be right back.
They're going to be compressed.
Right.
Which makes them less calories. That is how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now you want to pour just a couple splashes of milk in there. Not a whole lot. A little bit more than that, I think.
Okay.
Just a little
Like
bit.
half a cup, probably.
Okay, yeah, that's good. No, that's too much. Okay, that should be good. Okay. So now, first step for the mixing, you gotta use the spoon. You gotta like smash them. If you don't like Oreos and milk, okay. If you like those two things and you shit on this recipe, you're not thinking. It's literally just Oreos and milk.
You know, now that I think about it, this is just Oreos and milk.
It's grits, Oreo grits.
That makes it sound so much worse when you call it that.
Guys, I think it's done.
Your lighting is horrible. That just looks like a pit of darkness.
It does.
The demons put me in there.
We've created solidified despair. Now eat up.
I think you're pretty much good.
Enjoy your bowl of tar.
Oh, that looks bad.
Tar.
First, let me cleanse my palate. I had a soda. Let me cleanse my palate, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That's actually what you're supposed to do, is use some water to cleanse your palate.
Right. It's like that one video of the guy talking about ice cream testing, where he uses like
Exactly.
Chat's going crazy, and people are transmuting a lot of energy.
Take
I
a
have
small
a-
amount off the top. That's the warmest part.
I think I'm gonna get a nice big spoonful. Mine is a little chunky, but you know what? I like texture in my food. So.
It's like crunchy peanut butter.
That's the beauty of Oreo slop. You can make it however you want.
I wouldn't use beauty to describe this.
No, not at all.
Oh, here we go.
That is a huge bite. Holy shit.
Did I do something
Succulent
wrong?
bite, fully loaded.
You gotta get it around all your taste buds.
All
Arr.
9,000 taste buds.
Howdy, it's Ozzy. Oh my god.
Oh, don't do that.
Howdy, it's Ozzy in chat said, bro, how big is your fucking mouth? Do you not think that the member of our crew that is like dinner centric would not have a large mouth for eating food?
This is his power.
One time, I put an entire drumstick in my mouth and just like yanked it out, and the bone was clean.
Like a fucking cartoon character.
He has strong teeth and a large mouth.
My review. Okay. This is candid. No jokes, guys. No jokes. This is a real review of Wayne's
Get down
Oreo
and
slop.
dirty with it.
It's just Oreos and milk.
Uh-huh.
I take back what I said. As someone who's eaten like weird looking stuff before, it's fine. That being said, would I go into the effort of making this again? Probably not. I would probably just dunk Oreos in milk and eat that.
No, that's not the same. It's not the same. Those are the same ingredients, but the texture and the process. That's
You
so
set him
important.
off.
It's
set him off.
like the difference between eating a chocolate bar and eating chocolate pudding.
If I dip an Oreo,
Baaulp, king of
in
dinner and
milk
slop.
and I eat it, to me that is an Oreo. It is wet with the milk. You get some of that milky flavor. It's a good combo. And if you chew it up in your mouth, eventually it might become something like Oreo slop. When you make it like this, it's like you're eating a batter.
Taste? It just tastes like Oreos and milk.
Exactly.
It's not crazy. Texture wise, I get it. It's a pudding. I personally like a milk covered cookie more, so I don't
You like
think
the
I'd
crunch?
be making. Yeah, I like the crunch. I don't think I'd be making this again. Not up my alley.
Mhm.
I got. Everyone says I got strong teeth. My dentist says I have abnormally strong teeth. I'm like a rat.
yeah.
I need to chew. They keep growing. If I don't wear them down,
no.
I can see how if you don't want to just eat a cookie, if you want a pudding, I can see how this could be appealing to you. But personally, I like the crunch of a cookie. Preparation? Sorry, I cut the video short. I want to play more Stardew Valley. I want to play more Stardew Valley. I love this game. I don't even know why. But this game's got me by the balls. Will you be on VHS viewings? I will. But, yeah. I was talking earlier about how I'm not in the market for another hero shooter. I definitely don't need to play no hero shooter. I'm out here playing Tekken and Stardew Valley all day. This game has like an in-game luck system, so like you... Honestly, it's really weird if you think about it. There's a TV channel, and it tells you how lucky you're gonna be that day. And then, so the TV told me how unlucky I was gonna be today. So I shouldn't push it. I shouldn't push it. I'm really unlucky. It's not good, chat. Wish I had that in real life. Yeah, if only we could min-max like that. If only we could min-max in real life. And, holy shit, my inventory's full. Alright. Oh, if you guys like watching me play, fighting game tournaments, you guys are in luck, cause this summer is gonna be, it's fighting game tournament season. Evo's coming up, CEO's coming up. This Saturday, I don't have a set stream schedule this week because things are so up in the air for me. But this Sunday, not Saturday, DreamHack Dallas is happening. DreamHack is happening in Dallas. It's a part of the Tekken World Tour, I think. They're also gonna have Street Fighter there. It should be really fun. So, it's actually happening all weekend. Like, I think they're like... I think it's happening... I think it, like, starts tomorrow and then, like, goes into Sunday. I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But, like, yeah. I might watch some of that on Sunday. I might try to catch top 8. CEO is happening. There's also a tournament happening this same weekend in Australia. I may or may not watch like a VOD of that. We'll see. But yeah, if you're a fan of the fighting game restreams or fighting game tournament restreams that I have on my channel, it's happening again. Get ready. Oh. I have to keep tabs. Okay. Alright, I have to buy more animals. I'll buy one more sheep. Oh, I should have ditched my eggs with this guy. What? How come they don't... Are they not gonna sell animals to me anymore? What's going on? What the hell? Any Stardew heads know why I can't... You bought every last animal? I better not have. There better not be an upper limit to these animals. That would suck. I was at a... I have a whole operation planned. We gotta... No, don't eat the flower. We gotta make sure people are happy. I'm getting unlucky. The NPC's just away. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I see. I don't want to do anything too crazy because the game says I. The game straight up told me, yo, you got bad luck today, bro. You're screwed. No, don't eat the flower. Why do I have so much crap? Buy a scratch. No, I have bad luck. I don't want to buy a scratch card. Item drops. A few things are affected by the game's luck. Like, I think it affects like fishing, like how rare the fish are. I think it affects like how likely you are to go down a floor, like find the stairs in the mines. Luck mostly matters for mines. Alright. I guess it's not that bad. I actually don't know off the top of my head. I play this game so much, but there's so much I refuse to look up. I don't know if I'm playing the game the right way or the wrong way. But I like... It's fun not knowing. Yeah, but then I just look it up. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I would just, instead of asking you guys, I would just be like, you know, I would just be Googling it. So I'm not like, I just don't make an effort to remember, but then I go like, eh, whatever. Hey, what is this thing? I think, like, I put it here, the glass shattered. I looked it up, an alien's supposed to be running around now. Don't worry about it, yeah. Damn, this thing just refuses to grow. I'll just keep it here for now. Alright, well, if I can't buy a new animal... that really sucks. Alright, if I can't buy a new animal, I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade my facilities. Let me upgrade my shed. No! Oh, it's Tuesday. A whole bunch of stuff is closed on Tuesday because a bunch of NPCs do aerobics on Tuesdays. That makes sense. Crap. I guess I got a fish. What am I gonna do? How are we doing on time? Alright, I'm good on time. Yeah, we're gonna finish this day in game, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream, and then I'm gonna raid Scorpy. Because I will also be on VHS viewings. I think my Tekken sabbatical is gonna be over soon. I think I'm gonna get back on that game. Cause my friends are playing! I got my friends playing Tekken! So, I gotta learn some Xiao Yu so I can teach them Xiao Yu. And then they'll make people mad online. What was the purpose of the sabbatical, by the way? It's just pissing me off. For those of you that don't know, Tekken players are big babies. And, like, on a, you know, it could be for any reason, but, like, people won't rematch you. And, like, the best way I figured out, I thought about it and I realized the reason why I got my first rage quit yesterday, that's insane, log. Cause I've had like 3 rage quits and then like tons of one and dones. Like the reason why it ticks me off so much is because like, you know, I bought Tekken because I like Tekken. I like Tekken, I like playing it, I like getting better at it. And it's, you know, my understanding is that if I buy this game, then I get to play with other people who like playing this game. And then it turns out, maybe this is like a regional matchmaking thing. Maybe it's just people on the East Coast, because, you know, my friends that live in Dallas don't have this problem. My friends that live on the West Coast don't have this problem. Maybe it's just East Coast people. I don't know. But everybody, like, one and dones me. It's insane. It's crazy. Like, no one wants to play with me. And, like, you know, an astute player might be like, oh, well, your community's kind of old. Maybe it's your connection. Well, then how come it's always Xiaoyus? And, you know, it's always Kazuya's and Kings. Do those characters make the game lag more? You know, we're like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it, you know? Oh, crap. Alright, maybe the guy will... Alright, you know what? I'll wrap up, and because today was kind of a bust. We couldn't buy no animals, we couldn't upgrade our farmhouses. Because everyone was in aerobics class or something. But yeah. It gives me the same feeling... about Tekken. It gives me the same feeling as, like, having to deal with coworkers that don't care. You guys ever had that feeling before where it's like, why are you here? Like, why are you here? If you aren't here to play Tekken, why are you here? And it feels dumb. So I'm taking as I call it, a Tekken sabbatical for my own sanity. No other game genre do people not like a game and continue to play it against their own wishes. It's fighting game players are crazy like that. Like, I guess it's a lot of people. It's Overwatch fans. It's a lot of people nowadays. All right. Here's the plan, chat. I am gonna rate Scorpy. Scorpy is live currently with VHS viewings. I will be there when tapes start. If you don't know what it is, the last Thursday of every month, Scorpy watches thrifted VHS tapes. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to be watching a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to rate them. I'm going to rest my voice for 15 minutes, and then I'll see you guys there. So go grab a snack, grab a bite to eat, but I'll see you guys there when the tapes start. Alright. As for my stream, I'm gonna try, so no guarantees, but I'm gonna try to stream, maybe on Sunday. I'll have to check the schedule, but I want to stream top 8 of DreamHack Dallas for their Tekken tournament, because I love that shit. And a lot of the high-level competitors that came out for Combo Breaker, they just stayed and like went straight to Dallas to compete for DreamHack Dallas. So really cool when that happens. And aside from that, I think I'm gonna stream on Sunday maybe, and then I'll see you guys next week. Oh, next Friday, Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest. It's gonna be we'll watch that together. It'll be really fun. Mark your calendars. All right, I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.